Yo bestie, welcome and welcome back. Your girl is in a very chatty mood today. We are on our sofa, we've got our cup of coffee, and I thought today we can talk about habits. My favourite thing to talk about. Now back in March, we all know I got to go to Nike WHQ with the Nike team, and I had so much fun learning about how Nike is really truly meeting people where they are in terms of holistic fitness. They're considering movement and mindfulness, nutrition, rest and connection, and I resonate with that. I love that. And it also got me thinking, none of this would have actually happened if I hadn't transformed my life to become who I am today. A little PS for the newbies. I actually had like a massive lifestyle kind of transformation over the last few years where I got to kind of rebuild Ecem and who Ecem is. I got to change and shape my life into what it is today by just literally adding in habits and being consistent. However, that doesn't mean that it kind of stops here. Along with my trip, I learned so many new things from the people around me, from the conversations that I had and the things I took part in, and even by just taking some time to kind of think and do a little bit of introspection, which is something that I love to do. You guys already know this. I realized there's still aspects of my life and my habits and everything that I do that I want to kind of work on so that I can become my best self in 2023 and pretty much every year after that, because come on, we're in it for the long run. And I want to share it with my bestie, okay? 1, you don't have to be perfect to start. Whilst there on the first day, I was lucky enough to listen to the amazing Tunde Onayan, and something she said really resonated with me.
Fully letting go of how you hope the outcome to be.
Even just hearing that, it got me thinking, and I realized that when I plan to do something, I think it through. And if I don't feel like I'm good at it, or if I'm not perfect at doing said thing, I won't do it. I literally won't let myself do it. My spiral of thought got me to a topic: running. Now it's actually kind of funny because the next day we were lucky enough to learn a bit more about their new shoe, the Motiva, and we got to try them on. And it's basically a new running shoe that they've designed with the everyday athlete in mind, aka you and I. And that is when I realized that I've always wanted to go for a run, and I've always stopped myself from doing it because I'm not the best at running. I swear, whenever I see someone outside on a run and I'm like, oh my god, you are so cool, I wish I was like that, I wish I could do that. And I was letting the fear of not being perfect stop me from trying something that I might potentially really enjoy. And guess what? I done it. I went on my first run as soon as I got back, and I've been on so many more ever since, so bonus. I'm really proud of it. 2, make it easy. Come on, we're human. We like the easy option. We like to choose the path of least resistance, aka if you have an urge to do something or you have an idea that you want to try something out, yeah? If there are too many steps between the urge or the thought and you actually executing the idea, you're most likely not going to do it. So with me, for example, I didn't want to think about running, okay? I didn't want to think about how long I have to run for, how do I start off, what's a good pace, what's this, what's that. So I just went for the easy option. I downloaded the app and I just follow along. It tells me what to do, when to do it, and it just makes it so much easier, so I'm more likely to actually go for that run and to start somewhere and slowly build it up. So let's say you aren't too fond of doing a workout or moving your body and you want to be more active, okay? Make it easy for yourself. I've said it before, do it at home. Set your outfit out next to your bed and lay your mat out the night before so that in the morning you're actually more likely to get dressed and go and do the workout. And let's say you book a workout class in the morning. First of all, booking it means you're less likely to miss it because you're not going to want to waste the money. And secondly, if you pack your bag the night before, it's easier for you to just wake up in the morning and just get out to go to the actual workout rather than having to pack your bag and get ready, etc. With time and consistency, it becomes easier, and before you know it, it's a habit and you're doing it without even realizing. 3, learn to flow. I know, okay, this one sounds a little bit funny, okay, just listen. All I mean by learning to flow is not being too rigid and not being too hard set in sticking to a routine and planning everything out. Now don't get me wrong, I love my morning routine. It's like my favorite part of my day. I love doing the same thing every day, and I love not having to think about it when it gets into like a routine. And as with most people, I love to write my to-do list and planning and like habit tracking and writing in my diary and like doodling, doing my wellness journals. I love it all, I do. However, what I don't like is feeling like when things pop up that don't maybe stick into my schedule or don't fit into like my usual daily pattern. I don't like feeling like my day has just been set off its tracks and feeling like I'm not in control anymore. And it's only because I was just too rigid at planning every single thing. And I don't want to be like that. Life is unpredictable, so things can make you stray from your everyday routine, and that's okay. I'm a busy uni student, okay? I always have something to do. I always have work to catch up on or exams to prepare for, essays to pull, nights for. So my life technically isn't as predictable as it used to be. And yes, I don't actually actually have as much time in the mornings as I used to, because obviously your girl's got to rush off to catch the train as always. So I've realized that I have to really learn to loosen my reins a little bit on my so-called morning routine, and I need to just learn to go with the flow. 9 a.m. start, that's fine. Maybe I'll just do a 15-20 minute extra walk from an earlier train station instead of doing like a whole workout. Or if I start at 12 p.m, okay, maybe I have some time this morning to actually do a HIIT workout at home. Meeting friends for brunch, that's fine. It's not the end of the world if I don't have my egg white oats or my Weetabix for breakfast this morning. I know, I'm obsessed, but I'm working on it. Even the opportunity to go on the night trip, like I could have been to myself, no, you're a uni student, you've got exams coming up, you need to stay and revise and lock yourself at home and stick to your routine and don't do anything out of the ordinary. But then think about how big of an opportunity I would have missed out on, and like I had so much fun. 4, balancing my triad. Personally, okay, yeah, my own definition of health is a balance between my little triad that I have. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this anyway. And that consists of physical well-being, mental well-being, and social well-being. My little triad. I don't think I can personally achieve overall health if I don't have a balance of all 3. Yes, there may have been periods in which I focused on one aspect more than the other, but I've realized it's only when I balance all 3 when I feel my absolute best. So physical, I like to get my movement in. I feel good. The endorphins, they're real, I swear. And then mentally, I like to read, I like to journal, I like to watch some movies every now and then so I don't think about stuff. I like to cook where I don't think about anything. Those are good for my mental health. But then you've also got your social well-being. Being spontaneous and connecting with friends and meeting new people. This literally all charges up my social battery, and it's so good for me. And that is why I'm making it a priority to try and like remind myself to book things in for my week that consists of all 3 so that I can balance my little triad, and I hope you guys will try this out as well. And I think that pretty much sums it up. But yeah, I think those are the 4 habits that I plan on using to becoming my best self and kind of reshaping my wellness journey from here on out. And I hope they also help you guys. Let me know, bestie, what do you think? If you have any tips for me, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys soon in a new video. Mwah. Bye.